extend a welcome to the Cathedral and the UNAIDS Regional Communication Advisor, Natalie Rigard. We will. Uganda, may God uphold thee, we lay our future in thy hand. United, free for liberty, together we'll always stand. Uganda, Yamani wanyoherwa twesimye nnyo olwa Buganda yaffe, ekitiibwa kya Buganda kyava dda, naffe tukikuumenga. Sinayimba ntya ne sitenda, Ssaabasajja Kabaka asaanira afuge Obuganda bwonna, naffe nga tumwesiga. When we gathered here, we thank you for the visitor that we are hosting today, and we thank you for the opportunity that we are with the county heads. Then of course you know Sarah. I don't have to introduce Sarah. Welcome, Sarah. At this juncture, we'll
to the guest, Natalie, we've always waited for such moments to have people with whom we can sit and deliberate issues in relation to development, and especially social development of our people in the Kingdom of Uganda. And I'm confident the King is very excited to have you visiting the Kingdom to see how we can really push the issue of men, how we can engage men. We all know that for many things to change, in Africa especially, men take lead, and we are now waiting for them. That's why you see the majority of them here today. We are waiting to see men taking lead in the fight against HIV/AIDS in the country, and we believe in the slogan that we shall have HIV/AIDS ended in the Kingdom of Uganda by 2030. So you are very welcome this morning. We are very eager to learn from you. We expect to visit you as many times as possible, specifically for the Kingdom. We are sure that you will come back next year 2 times. One time for the birthday run. You've seen thousands of people who join in the run. And then for the Masaza Cup next year. Yes, what you are watching now is one of them, but it usually hosts a lot of people who watch it, and we believe many messages can be sent on the event. You are very welcome once again, and we are very eager to see you tomorrow when we go for the match in Nambole. And these people in the press are going to have now statements to put across, since you are here and to watch the match tomorrow. We are sure your presence is going to help us mobilize more people to attend, and my counter is playing. I think with you around we shall win. Yes, just after that I would like to ask, thank you.
And then we ask ourselves, and we controversial, but then that's the style to go. We are happy to be with you today. My remarks are simply to just thank. I know Natalie will do the biggest part of the talk, but my come to thank the Kingdom for accepting to championed the campaign on engaging men for good health and ending AIDS by 2030. Thank you so much. We are very grateful. We appreciate, we treasure this partnership, and we know we'll continue with this partnership. Natalie is here as a guest for the Kingdom, but also on other assignments. But we are also confident that she's going to do much more after this visit, mainly for the future engagements with the international ambassadors. She's actually the focal point for some of those international ambassadors at the regional office, including a focal point. She's also the focal point for our own king at the regional office. Thank you. Natalie, I would like to invite you to give a few remarks to the people here. Thank you so much.
See that the Kabaka himself takes tourism seriously, because I'm going to take you up on your warm welcome the next time I come. So thank you so much. Katikiro, thank you very much for your work, for welcoming me here. I have been here in Uganda now since Monday. It feels like a very long time. I feel so at home. And I have been so struck by the resilience and the strength of the people of the Kingdom of Buganda. I'm very aware that when I am meeting people, I am meeting the king's subjects, and that they seem to have really taken on board the messages that they are receiving. I was honored to visit the CBS during the week and to see the work that you are doing. The DJs, the way that they are so passionate and so committed to the work that they do, and to making sure that people receive the messages on HIV prevention, on taking care of yourself, support and care. And I was taken to one of the CBS Pewosa projects, economic empowerment projects in which street? Bordeaux. And there I saw how CBS is really reaching out to communities. So you're putting your money where your mouth is. So we met who are doing a savings club, and they were just starting it up. So they were handing out their little books and writing their names on them and bringing the money that they had. And I remarked earlier that I have been so struck by the women of Uganda, especially, in how empowered and resilient and strong they are in making their lives better. So every woman that I've met, from the women at that economic empowerment project right up to ministers, really has been very impressive. But as we were talking earlier with the Katikiro, men are critical especially to our project of ending AIDS by 2030. And I think that everybody sitting in this room is very aware of that issue, that if we don't take men along with us, if we leave men behind, that we are not going to be successful in our project, in our goal of ending AIDS by 2030. So as we know, encouraging men to seek HIV testing, and then if found HIV positive, to be initiated onto treatment is so critical. And I can see that the resources are available, that the resources have been put there for the AIDS response, that if you visit a clinic, the treatment is there. So it is a case of encouraging the men to come along and to access those resources. And in that way, we will also protect our young women and our adolescent girls against becoming infected with HIV. So that's really our mission. And I think that what is so encouraging for us is that we have somebody so powerful and so influential, such as the Kabaka and his team, who has seen our vision and understood it and wants to be part of it with us. We value the partnership with the Kabaka and with the kingdom so greatly. And we at UNAIDS believe very strongly that cultural leaders, especially in our region, in East and Southern Africa, are critical. that if you have somebody with the influence like the Kabaka standing up, what we've seen from the video, we see there that when he's more important than presidents, then because they have the power in the community with the people, and that is where, not more important, but equally important, should I say. Don't quote me on that. No, because the power lies with people in the communities, and that is where, if we're going to make a difference, we're going to make a difference with people in the community, on the ground. And so that is why we do value this partnership so very much, and we appreciate it. When I was driving in from the airport, I saw the advertising for the Masaza Cup. Everywhere where I was coming in, there were the big banners with Masaza Cup, 26th of October. I saw them everywhere. Every single person, every man that I have spoken to over the last 5 days, I've asked them if they're attending. They are so excited. I'll see you at the match. I'll see you there. So there is a definite excitement around it tomorrow, and I am very excited to be part of it. I am a fitness fan, so I am very keen to come back for the Kabaka run. It looks like so much fun, and encouraging people through sport and through fitness is such an important thing, and this is where the messages can also lie. While we are getting people out to be active, to also be able to educate them about HIV and sexual and reproductive health. So once again, I just really want to appreciate the partnership so very deeply with the Kingdom, with the Kabaka. We are here. We stand ready to support. We will always walk with you on this journey until we reach that final milestone of ending AIDS. So I just count on us. We're here, we're all in, and we will continue to be here with you. So thank you so much. Yes, I have got a letter of appreciation I bring it from our regional office for UNAIDS, which is based in Johannesburg. We serve 21 East and Southern African countries. And so I bring this representing our regional director, Dr. Catherine Sozi, who happens to be a Ugandan woman. And I wanted to bring this letter along to appreciate the work. Thank you so much.
And she's fully aware that in Africa, when we get guests, we welcome them very, very warmly, don't we? More gratifying to learn that you're going to return for the Kabaka's birthday run. It will be held on the 3rd of April, 5th of April, 2020, and that you are very, very keen about fitness, and we shall see whether you'll be able to catch me on that day. But you are very, very welcome. Together with Sarah. Of course, Sarah is like one of us because she stays here. She's one of us. We tend to forget her in these encounters, but that should be expected. First of all, I commend UNAIDS for naming the Kabaka as the Goodwill Ambassador in the fight against HIV/AIDS in this part of the continent. And my commendation is based on the fact that the Kabaka is seen as being genuinely interested in the welfare of his people and of Ugandans in general. As a kingdom, we've got a vision. We've got a vision, an achievable vision of taking the people of Buganda to the summit of economic and social well-being when they are fully enjoying their freedoms, be they cultural, be they political, inherent. But that vision is actually premised on the ability of the people. Because people must be productive for them to realize social and economic transformation. So for us in the kingdom, the health of the people is cardinal in our quest to experience social and economic transformation in a reasonable period of time. So at the behest of the king, nutrition, especially for children, and many more, all in a bid to have a healthy population which can meaningfully engage in productive activities that can enable us to realize social and economic transformation, taking the people to the summit, we call it. So, for UNAIDS to choose to partner with us and to nominate the Kabaka, to appoint him as the Goodwill Ambassador, needs to be commended by all of us. And his influence, as you've maybe witnessed in that short video, and as people may have told you, those you've interfaced with, we have the opportunity to implement programs aimed at eradicating HIV/AIDS. And as will be the case tomorrow, you know, as we celebrate the finals of the most popular soccer tournament in Uganda at Mandela National Stadium. And you know, yeah, the stadium is named after President Mandela. And all of us are born in different counties. That's why she is looking forward that Busiro County takes the cup, because that's where she resides. My county was eliminated earlier on. We're going to fight for the third position when we face it off with the county heads, where we are actually. So the kingdom welcomes this partnership with UNAIDS with open arms and with deep enthusiasm. So your visit is therefore a significant step in strengthening that partnership. Finally, it is very nice that you mentioned the role of men in the fight against AIDS. All these men you see looking at me are the ones who initiate, you know, they are the ones who initiate sexual relationships. When you say it here, they become shy, but that's the truth. The vast majority of men are the ones who initiate the kind of conduct that leads to sexual encounters. With liberation these days, some women also do it, but it's not very common. So the fight against AIDS must be spearheaded by men. And what happens behind closed doors, because the initiation of these encounters may be in the open, but what happens behind closed doors is again pretty much in the hands of men to a large extent. It's important that the media people get this, because if you skirt around these issues, you'll never get the desired results. In the true African setting, in which we of course live, the men take charge of what takes place behind closed doors most of the time. So it must be the men's responsibility that the women they engage with are healthy. They are the mothers of the nation. They must be healthy. If the mothers are not healthy, the children are not going to be healthy. The nation is not going to be healthy. The men themselves are not going to be healthy. So it's very important that the men take the initiative. OHT, our speaker, is a big man here. You see him seated here quietly. He's very big here in our setup. If he takes the initiative, many people are going to listen. It is going to have a ripple effect in the community. So, my colleagues, here I'm also a man, we must take the initiative. We must heed the Kabaka's call. The Kabaka has called upon us to get tested. The Kabaka has called upon us to get tested, if we find that we're okay, we protect. If we are HIV positive, we take the necessary steps. We go to the doctors for medication. We follow the instructions. We lead the fight that our children, our sons and daughters remain healthy. So I thought it is very important to say it. And the look in the eyes of these men tells me that they've taken heed. Nyanyiza nnyo omugenyi waffe ono Natalie Regard ku by'empuliziganya mu ttabi ly'ekitongole ky'amawanga amagatte ekikolwa mu kulwanyisa akawuka ka mukenenya. Nga bwe mumanyi Ssaabasajja Kabaka yalondebwa ng'emmunyeenye mu kulwanyisa akawuka ka mukenenya. Neebaziza ekibiina kino ekya UNAIDS olw'okuwa Ssaabasajja Kabaka obuvunaanyizibwa buno, kubanga Kabaka nga bwe mumanyi asoosowaza ensonga z'ebyobulamu. Twagala okuzza Buganda ku ntikko naye tekijja kusoboka ng'abantu si balamu kuba abalwadde tebakola, tebaba nageeyinza. Kyemuva mulaba nga Ssaabasajja agenda n'agema abaana, Ssaabasajja mumulaba ng'akola dduyiro, Ssaabasajja mumuwulira ng'atukubiriza okubeera abayonjo. Amaka mwe tubeera si nsonga oba osula mu nnyumba ya kazigo oba osula mu ggoloofa weeyonje, tewali kikugaana kunaaba mu ngalo. Mulaba Ssaabasajja ng'ajjanjaba obulwadde tugambe obw'okutonnya nga bwe mwalaba obulwadde obwa nalubiri n'endwadde endala ze tunaalangirira omwezi ogujja Ssaabasajja Kabaka z'agenda okussaako essira mu bbanga erijja. N'olwekyo kya muwendo nnyo okukyaza omukyalo ono kubanga yali ddala ku mulimu ogw'okulwanyisa mukenenya ng'akolagana n'abo abaalondebwa ng'emmunyeenye mu kulwanyisa akawuka ka mukenenya ebuvanjuba n'amaserengeta ga Africa. Ffe abasajja tulina obuvunaanyizibwa bunene nnyo mu kulwanyisa n'okumalawo mukenenya. Emirundi egisinga obungi ffe tukyukirira abakyala ne tubagamba obugambo-gambo. Obugambo-gambo obwo bwe buvaamu ebikolwa ebisaasaanya mukenenya. Weewaawo ennaku zino abakyala abamu nabo bagamba nti balina eddembe nabo okweyogerera kye baagala. Nabo mbu bagamba abasajja obugambo-gambo. Naye okusinga mmwe abasajja abantunuulidde mwe mupokera abakyala bano obugambo-gambo, nabano abeetunuza eri abasajja era bakikola. Bendaba batunula eri mu madirisa nga njoga nabo bakikola. Ate ebibeera mu bisenge bibeera mu mikono gy'abasajja emirundi egisinga obungi. Ebintu bino tulina obyogerako butereevu obubaka butuuke. Omusajja kitwale nti buvunaanyizibwa bwo okukuuma obulamu bw'omwagalwawo nakazedde w'eggwanga. Ekyokukola mukimanyi. Naawe wennyini olina okubeera omulamu. Omusajja bw'anaafaayo okulwanyisa mukenenya nga Kabaka atukulembedde, mukenenya tujja kumumalawo. Awo nno baganda bange mbakutamba twewale mukenenya kyekisooka. Ekyokubiri tugende batukebere. Bw'osanga nga oli mulamu weekuume, bw'osanga nga oli mulwadde genda mu basawo, gendera ku biragiro by'abasawo. Ate beera musaale wadde ng'okalina okulaba nti kasaasaana, kubanga abakwotolodde bonna bwe banaalwala naawe n'olwaliramu ebiseera by'eggwanga eby'omu maaso binaababeera biti. Awo nno omugenyi ono tumwaniriza nnyo, era okulwanyisa mukenenya gwe mulamwa nga tuli mu mupiira gw'amasaza enkya Busiro ne Bulemeezi nga battunka. Abasajja mu ggweeyo Kitaffe ajja kubeerayo, n'abagenyi bano bagenda kubeerayo. Baagala tubeere balamu kubanga omuntu omulamu yajja okuzza Buganda ku ntikko. I thank you very much for the messages carried from the Rosie. I will deliver it to the King. It just shows that UNAIDS is very interested in the partnership that we have together. And like I said before, at the Kabaka's behest, we shall do whatever it takes to ensure that we get an AIDS HIV-free country, region, in the estimated time by 2030. Thank you very much. Finally, I give you this little booklet. It contains the brief history of the Kingdom of Buganda. It would be good. It is not in Luganda, it is in English. So it will be fairly easy for you to read and understand before you go to bed, so that by the time you come for the Masaza finals tomorrow, you get a glimpse, a little understanding of the kind of kingdom you're dealing with. Yeah. Thank you. Ndowooza tuyimirire tuyimbe ekitiibwa kya Buganda.
Guleke mikisajo era baffe omutwesimye nnyo olwa Buganda yaffe tukikuumenga. Yes, and Natalie will also visit BBS Studios.
And Nicholas.
That's why this building is directly opposite the palace to signify that this is part of the palace grounds. And when the king is coming to open the parliament of the kingdom, it doesn't go down the roundabout. Yeah. So exactly. So there is a little gate which is always open. It's only open when the king is driving to open the parliament. And when he's going back, it's again closed after that. There are impressions of them on this building.
Are these their totem?
Yes, exactly. Different animals and plants and things. The clans are 54.
Is that a hill coming up here?
It's sort of a hill. That's for sure. And it's actually a mile from the palace to this place. So you need to train a little bit. Yeah. You saw me. That statue, that's the statue of the king. It was erected in 1993 to commemorate the restoration of the kingdom. Because the kingdom was banned in 1966, bad politics, and that was restored in 1993. And we say it is him who restored it.
Yes, I heard him speaking about restoration.
So we put up that statue for started basically. Yeah. So let's go down to the
iyi kamera yange yakoze